Hi everyone! We just decided to do a video blog, seeing as not much happened today, and we thought it would make the written blog a bit more interesting rather than just writing about seeing green trees
and flatland
and farms. Today we drove from Portland for about 6 hours all the way to Spokane, which is actually in Washington, so we're no longer in Oregon anymore.
We've crossed the state lines heading north, and east we've finally left the coast after finishing the 101.
No more beach. So yeah, this is our basically an update to say happy Anzac Day, even though we're a day late.
And happy birthday to Evan.
Yeah, happy birthday, even though 2 days late now. So, but yeah, basically today we pretty much drove along the river that divides Oregon and Washington, and eventually we came to a bridge and we crossed over into Washington, but we pretty much just saw trees and trees and trees, and Washington's known as the green state, so more trees.
Your elegance of words amazes me.
Yeah, trees.
Trees. You form a picture in my mind and I can follow.
Go on.
First of all, leaving Portland was a delight. As you read about, Portland's a fantastic city, easy to drive through. Basically 2 major roads to get out of the city, and onwards and slightly upwards, I guess, but mainly sidewards up until the middle of
And
Oregon.
Always twirling.
Mainly twirling. Oregon basically rained the entire time. I suppose it is notorious for that up in the Pacific Northwest, until we got fairly far inland, about 3 or so hours inland with me behind the wheel. At about the 4-hour mark-ish, swapped over to Kate driving, which was terrifying still. Yeah, that face that she makes all the time whilst driving. Oregon was beautiful. It was rugged, large mountains, hills, valleys going down the side of a river, humongous rock formations on either side, and constantly a sign reminding us that at any moment rock could come flinging off those hills onto the highway. And a few road workmen hurrying to scramble across the road to pull the rocks off the highway. It's even more fun. It's such a fantastic drive. Good thing our car has cruise control, so you just lock it in and go straight for about 4 hours without even touching.
Dwight.
Operation Dwight Lightning.
Operation
Handles
Dwight Lightning.
the highways fantastically. Leaving Oregon, pulling into Washington, things get a lot flatter, and the rolling farmlands stretch out before us. Pity is, at this time of year, all we had was a grey sky and the same coloured dirt to the horizon. So, not a lot of fun today.
Although Dwight did kill about 65,000 bugs, we actually had to stop to clean the bugs off our windshield, only to find the same amount of bugs by the time we reached our destination. So that was pretty interesting.
Yep, we pulled into Spokane to spend the night. Basically just stopped at the first hotel that we found, which might have been a bit of an oversight on our part, because instead of spending $60 on a room, we ended up spending $100, which puts us over budget by that.
But we got free nachos.
And free beer.
So it was kind of worth it. And it's also really nice in here. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happened today. We'll write about what happened in Portland and hopefully have that up as well. Maybe even before this video, so you have some context. Yeah.
Good on you, sweetie. She's trying really hard to talk to the camera without laughing. Mum, Dad, family, everyone, love yous all.
Love you.
You gotta actually be on camera when you wave.
Love. Love.
And to all our friends, hope you're enjoying life back in Australia. And we're not missing you the slightest.
No. Although I am missing that, Swing has finally been playing shows, but it took us leaving the country for it to happen. We are a bit annoyed, but mostly having a good time.
Alright, to our next video blog, we'll probably send one in a few weeks' time, and probably do one once a week.
Hopefully.
Goodbye to everyone we know and love.
Bye!